ready for our second matchup of the evening. Str8 Rippin taking on Believe the Hype.
That's right, Farouk. Believe the Hype is here against Str8 Rippin, and it's kind of crazy. We did not expect that. We expected maybe to see an instinct Str8 Rippin battle here, winners bracket round 3. But no, Believe the Hype has upset 2 teams already. They're ready to upset a 3rd team, Scott. But Str8 Rippin, they brought out all the fans that exist in Florida. They're here to cheer them on.
Yeah, and legit brought out the headband.
You know, the headband is back, and we see what happens when that is on his face. Here we go. So Str8 Rippin's getting warmed up. It looks like the Believe the Hype guys are all set. They're going to do a little midship warm-up here to get started. But, Scott, this is a top 5-game series, some interesting game types. We just saw an extremely interesting matchup between Triggers Down and Classic. And the winner of this one is going to play Classic tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's unbelievable. I want to know if Believe the Hype can win this. I didn't have any faith in Classic going into the match, but I was proved wrong.
Yeah, I think it's just this season, 2009 Pro Circuit season, we have seen more talent. All the level of competition has greatly, it's ridiculous now. All the teams are so tightly matched. It doesn't matter if you're the 8th seed, the 7th seed, as Believe the Hype is, facing off against the number 2 seed. Upsets are going to happen. Orlando is upset city. They're going to be looking to continue the upsets here.
But that's why we play the game. I mean, we talk about this all the time. You look on paper what team should be what team, but this is the reason why we play the game. This is the reason why Major League Gaming exists. This is why we have these tournaments and we have these matchups, because they have to sell it right down there on our main stage.
There we go. We got Believe the Hype warming up, and that guy in the 3rd seat, he's the one I'm going to be looking at. Believe the Hype's leader, Cloud. He went off with the sniper in Game 5 versus Instinct to help the team win. And Clutch, he's going to be the emotional leader for the team, Scott.
Yeah, and what I noticed from Cloud was in the TS pit was I didn't know how good of a sniper he was until he actually picked it up. When he picked it up, he beat Neighbor in a one-on-one snipe battle 4 times out of 4.
And Neighbor yelled at Neighbor, "Challenge me!" Loving it. And here's some Believe the Hype highlights. Cloud going to work against Neighbor there in the sword. And then, of course, watching the shots from Clutch. They just going off. The team has lots of talent. But on the other side of the stage, we have our number 2 seeded team. It's the red lineup. The people in the stands are cheering for. It's Str8 Rippin, our number 2 seed. And these guys are here to play. They've been practicing. They've been landing since Anaheim, gearing up for this tournament specifically, Scott.
And Str8 Rippin doesn't want to be like Triggers Down and lose an unfortunate round 3. They want to be in the winners finals. And you better believe they're going to come out fighting.
All right, we're going to get this game underway here very shortly as we swap out a little hardware. You're taking a look at the Believe the Hype squad, Maniac, Demon D, Cloud, and Clutch on the end right there. And their coach Magic back there, getting them all ready. So, gentlemen, today we've seen a lot of things we talked about earlier. A lot of the upsets and things we didn't expect. What do you think about the tournament so far?
I think this is big. Orlando should just be renamed Upset City. This is the most ridiculous national championships I've ever seen. Absolutely crazy. Our number 1 is in the losers bracket. Our number 4 is in the losers bracket. Our number 3 is in the losers bracket. Will our number 2 be in the losers bracket? We're going to have to find out. Believe the Hype, they're ready to go, but Str8 Rippin, I don't know, I got my money on them this one.
You know, on day 1 here, walking through the crowd, came across one of our fans out there in the crowd, and he stopped me and he said, "You know what? Classic is going to win this." And that's what he told me. I didn't get a chance to get his name to give him a shout out, just in the case that he was right. But he's on the right track. And we got both of our coaches down there getting their teams ready.
And it looks like we're all ready to go except for Clutch, who doesn't have his headphones on. And once he gets those ready to go and he's in the game, we'll get this one started. And there we go. Clutch is into the game. Here we go. All 8 players ready to play. Orlando, if you like the tournament so far, let me hear some noise, baby. Capture the flag on the pit. You saw it just last match. Here it goes again. The first team to 3 will win the game. There's the overshield down low, the snipers on the sides, and the rockets in the middle. Here we go. We're going to get this one started with Snipe Down of Str8 Rippin.
Arcano, guys. In green. They don't ramp in green. I don't be. My death camp.
And Smackdown's going to grab the overshield at the start of this one. We're going to jump on board with T-Squared, the captain. And here we go. T2 making his way into the sword. And we're going to jump on board with Believe the Hype. They're pulling the flag already. Clutch has got it moving through the green box. And Scott, we saw the sniper there coming from, it looks like T-Squared is going to stop that flag momentarily, but Demon D, he's pushing in from the green box on his side of the map.
And you know, I expected Believe the Hype to kind of come out a little flat in this, Chris. But you know, honestly, playing throughout this entire event, Believe the Hype comes out furious on CTF Pit, and I don't expect Str8 Rippin to win this game.
And here we go.